Hello everybody, we are back on Supreme Commander 2. It has been a minute. I've mostly been casting for Steel Speaks. If you've seen me on his channel and you come from his channel, welcome to my account. My videos are generally just funny ones. I wasn't meaning anything serious with any of my videos. I did a few casts. It's mediocre. I have pulled 3 random casts from the casual casts from the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server. If you have not joined it, I will leave a link down below to the server. And with that, here we have a 4v4. I have no idea what's about to happen, so let's introduce our players. In the back right, we have PDT. Okay, I'm actually kind of blind. I cannot read. PD Nubik. We have PD Nubik, both in the Puke Green Cybern Commander. His teammate, Alpha Hex, the lovely Alpha Hex. He made a brilliant Eco Viewer. I have yet to use it yet. I will probably ask for him soon from him. We have the lovely Alpha Hex doing the Orange Aeon. His teammate, Panky Eats Pancakes. I think that's it. If I said it wrong, I'm sorry. The Green Aeon Commander. And his teammate pushing forward, C. Denier, the is that orange? Oh, that is weird. It looks kind of pinkish bronze, but orange. No, that's like I have no idea. Bronze. We're going bronze. That's the Bronze Aeon Commander. His their opponents. We have AA Yanda, Chuck Berry, Deza, and Killer Fish. 4v4 crazy. We already have air bombing. Hopefully we'll have... Oh, we have air on air. Looks like Nubik went air and Killer Fish went air. That's normal. Normally the people in the back go air since they will be protected by the people in the front who are generally going land. That's how that normally goes in a 4v4. Yanda pushing forward with a looks like a radar. Yup. Radar and plans to get the back expansions dead. We got a single loyalist bot coming around, probably to kill an engineer. Looks like we're gonna have 2 engineers fighting over here. Oh, never mind, it's already built. Idle engineer! I'm kidding, this is just a casual replay. There's nothing too serious going on here. We have a lot of engineers running over to this corner over here for some reason. He built some and just pushed them over there. Finally having main land engagement going on here. It just seems to be bombing though. PD being placed down, securing that location for now. PD early game is a little devastating. Looks like we have some factory TML too, hitting the mass extractor that was there. That'd be funny. Okay, I thought he was gonna wrap around the back here and build back here. That'd be funny, but it would also show up on radar. If they had any. I know. Oh, half-built mass extractor. Not good. Not good. This is a very open map. I don't think I've seen this map before, nor do I think I have it. I don't know if you need a map to see the replay. I think you do. So I probably have it, I just don't remember downloading it. We have a massive engagement going on in here in middle. Point defenses, air battles, land battles, ACU on ACU. Things are dying. This is insane. If 4v4s, when you have a lot of decent players together, it can get crazy. I also want to specify these games were like a year or 2 years ago. So these are going to be really old. I haven't seen any of these players other than Alpha Hex, and I've heard of Killer Fish before, but I never actually seen him play. So this is This is going to be an interesting game, and if Steel Speaks has already casted any of these videos, or any of these replays, then I am very sorry, Steel. I just scrolled up in the casual replays until I reached a replays that I haven't downloaded yet, and I don't think have been casted. But it was 3 years ago, so there's potential that they have been. It looks like the battle's mostly ended. Everyone grabbing whatever mass they can before something. Got anti-air, point defense, and an energy generator. There's the potential that Alpha Hex had researched that one thing that makes energy generators practically point defense. Chuckleberry destroying the AA that was placed down by Pancakes. And Deer over here. I'm gonna just call him Deer. Deer sucking up that yummy mass. That mass, yo, he did what I was thinking he was gonna do. That is awesome, man. He pushed into the side. They were not expecting it. He has engineers reclaiming stuff. Just reclaiming oh, he's getting all up in there. Reclaim that other engineer. Oh, what was that? What was that? I think he... Huh? I'm so confused. Deza taking back the engineer. Looks like we have some movement going on here, giving orders. A little bit of bombing. They might be trying to snipe Deer over here. I know that's not how you'd pronounce it, but I genuinely do not know how. D-E... I think that's an H-E-R. How would you pronounce that in English? So I'm gonna just leave it at Deer. What is he building over there? Another radar. It seems like the previous radar probably broke. Oh, overcharge. Pretty sure that was overcharge on the UEFACU. That is a really big punch on Pancake's units right there. Are those Botobooms? Those are indeed Botobooms. I love Botobooms. The fame is so funny. The Loyalists are going to catch up on the Aeon units, but there's plenty of defenses. He just has to micro this correctly. We also have bombers coming in, and it looks like the Cybran Loyalists may be at a disadvantage here. It all depends on how micro goes. They're currently being the top team is currently being pincered, and they have also secured a middle area. It looks like Chuckleberry and Vardy are pushing through middle, but not a good idea with point defense, and it looks like Alpha Hex is building Shotjas, the sniper bots for Aeon. Chuckleberry might be trying to sacrifice himself and cause a tie, but I doubt that would happen. Pancakes is too high of health. The overcharge might even the odds. This might be the first death. Pancakes might actually die before Chuckleberry. And Panky Eats Pancakes has been defeated. Looks like Bronze pushing some Yenzus in, trying to deal some damage. Deza trying to... I don't know what he was trying to do there. But Yandi trying to... Oh, Yandi healing Chuckleberry? That is smart. That is very smart. It looked like Killerfish was going to engage until he saw that Nubik had pushed his air in the middle too to engage it. So Killerfish is kind of limited to what he can do here because of anti-air and the fact that the other team went air. And they're both Cybran, so they're kind of even right there. It just depends on research and micro at that point. Chuckleberry might die here from Shotjas. Yeah, Chuckleberry, he might be cooked. He might die. Oh, nope. Teleported. The nuke smoke is still here, dude. It does not want to fade away. Really wants to sit in that you know they died. Pushing in, dealing heavy amount of damage, may lose some units, but it's worth it in the end. Still don't know why he hasn't just saved up his air to bomb these guys. Yeah, he could bomb the... At the very least, I don't even think there's a point defense over here. There's not even a point defense over here. You could just push in. Wow. Okay. That is very interesting. You could just push in some land here. It looks like red. I think that was Dez. I forgot. Yeah, Deza just lost his entire base. He's kind of stuck now. Building point defense. Got some engagements here from Teal. I'm doing colors when I forget their names. I really only remember Alpha X's name here. But it looks like a fair amount of the front base for Bronze just got eliminated. A fair amount of air, copious amounts of air all fighting here. This is how you do attacks. You just throw down, you hit A, throw down a node, I think it's right click on the ground, and then just let the planes target. We have Dahir over here ran away. He's hiding his ACU because the only way you'd be able to kill him now is torpedoes, which are only found on boats, so you'd have to build a whole boat here. Cyber would be a little nasty here, because you could build you could get that research for, like, early game. You could build a boat factory there and then research it, and then you basically have an experimental now. Early game experimental. If you saw SteelSpeak's previous, like, most recent video at the time of me recording this, he was explaining that. It looks like most of the forces here were able to get... Oh no, they just moved to Nubik's base in the back, which is a little bad, actually pulling Nubik's air away, so that would be a good time for Killer Fish to attack if he actually had a decent amount of air to respawn, but that air battle in the middle prevented all that from happening. We have some minor skirmishes going on here, just sitting outside the base. Chuckberry. I've been saying Chuckleberry, haven't I? Is that Chuckleberry? It's Chuckberry. I'm sorry. Chuckberry has overcharge. He could engage a fair amount here. Looks like all the attacking has been finished. He is currently expanding. Nubik expanding the air. They're practically down a player on this side, because it's not going to be able to do much here. Killer Fish, I don't know if he'll be able to survive. Yeah, he's definitely going to be able to survive. What am I talking about? But they've lost this whole corner here. Dahir could push here. Like, he could push into this base, suck all that yummy mass up, rebuild. Or it's the same faction. I'm pretty sure you could just rebuild on top of it, since it's the same faction for half price. Half price base. Won't have to worry about it. Throw down an anti-air first, though, because there's a lot going on here with Killer Fish. He might lose all his air again. Oh, Deza. Oh, I missed it. If you guys saw that in the corner of the screen. Oh, Control K. Or that was a tie. I am unsure, but it looks like two people from the enemy team. It depends. Depends on who you're rooting for. Two people from the top just died. Vanda. Did he just Control K? Pretty sure Vanda just Control K. That only leaves Killer Fish. Is he gonna Control K? Yup. That is a win for Dahir and Alpha X. Wow.
Commander destroyed.
Control K victory. Let's go on to the next cast. And here we are at the next game. Okay, this is a 3v3 this time, is it? Okay, yeah, it's a 3v3. I thought it was the last game. It's the same map. These like replays were like 3 days apart. 3 or 4 days apart, I'm pretty sure. Alright, here we got ProStar, the red Cybran Commander, Alpha Hex in the same spot as the orange Aeon Commander, Manolo with the green Cybran Commander, Ghost Devon, the orange Cybran Commander. Whoa. Vola. I'm calling you Vola. The blue UEF Commander. And Colin 300. We have seen Colin on one of my videos, one of my casts. I think it was also another casual replay video. If he hasn't been on my videos before, though, I have seen him in other replays. The yellow UEF Commander. 3v3. Wow, Alpha Hex really pushing forward the middle. Kind of curious how this game's gonna go. Let's speed it up. I don't feel like waiting. We have the air doing air things. Bombing, dying, attacking, being chased across the map. Regrouping. It looks like Colin has the most amount of air right now. Whoa! What do we got here? Manolo getting attacked. Pushed up on by Vola. Whoa! Okay, Manolo went for the research. Yep, he went 3 research. Doesn't look like he went a land factory at all. But with experimentals, you're gonna want land to protect yourself. He's currently, see, this is a big issue right here now. He just lost the research station. The only thing he has to protect himself is his commander, which currently is slow, and a split maneuver just happened, so his entire base is just open to attacks. The only asset he has holding himself is his land gantry, which is gonna take too long to build. For sure. Anything else going on? We have Ghost Devon has a gantry queued up, but does not have the pretty sure the energy. Oh, he has energy. Probably not enough energy though to build it. This gantry's taking forever to build. I think that's normal though. This game might be a little faster than I thought it was. A little faster than I thought it was going to be. We got Ghost Devon and Colin healing themselves. Colin really pushed forward well. Guess he's hoping on engineers to build for him, which isn't a bad idea. Lane gantry finally going down for Ghost Devon. Ghost Devon, I don't know how he almost died. I'm pretty sure Alpha Hex probably pushed him when I wasn't looking. I had to answer a call real fast and was unable to pause because I forgot to. Wow, okay. ProStar has aspirations to see that. What is our boy Manolo building here? Is that a megalith? Yep, that is the good old cockroach. Look at them. Most Cybran units portray bugs. If you take a close look at them, I have noticed. I think it has something to do with, you know, you're kind of limited to legs, the amount of leg units. UEF is tracks and wheels, and Aeon's floating things, so kind of limited to designs there. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, I did not know you could assist your teammate's gantry. That's cool. It looks like Manilow is taking a heavy amount of damage here from Vola. It's just MMLs. That's it. This Megalith should easily be able to wipe those out. Oh, AC1Ks, I bet. Oh, it's a land gantry. I am. Whoa, Fat Boys, the arch nemesis to the Megalith. Really easy to take out a Megalith when you have Fat Boys, considering you have like half the map range. It's also, the Megalith is getting, the Megalith can be warded off. Oh, those are all wasps. Invest in bombers, dude. Why are you only building? There you go. You got bombers coming out now, but it's a little late for that. Or he had bombers and ProStar over here destroyed most of them. That's the one weakness for Aeon, is they don't have fighter bombers. They have to build them separately, but they're both cheaper than other units, like the other air units. So. Alright, I'm Fat Boy. Finally out. Manilow looking a little low on health here. He was trying to rebuild his main base, but I don't think that's happening. Oh, Ghost Devon had a Megalith. I didn't see it come out. It looks like this might. Yep, that's game for Ghost Devon. There's our first kill by Alpha Hex, the one and only. We got a lot of air coming from ProStar over here. That is insane. Doing little pew pews on the energy generators coming from Colin. It is not a butthole. It's Colin. Oh. Alpha X, what is Alpha X doing? Our one-eyed freak over here. I'm kidding. I'm not mean. I'm sorry, Alpha. I'm sorry. If you've been hearing Discord pings in the background, I don't know why Discord isn't on that one mode when you have OBS open to prevent you from getting notifications like that. So I am very sorry if you're on computer, you're not getting notifications. It's mine. This is molding out to be a very interesting game. Whoa. Oh, I missed it. No. I'm so sorry. That was a sexy bombing run. And Colin didn't do a single thing about it. He has air units sitting here. He could have at least tried to engage so that way, like, when they're in bombing, they're vulnerable to air attacks. They can't, like, really stop midway. Manilow building energy over here. He had to build in the back. He has 2 gantries. Doesn't look like they're going to be doing much though. There's too much air for these poor adapters to do anything. I think he originally built the adapters for MMLs. There's a lot going on over Vola's base right now. This is definitely crazy. Alpha Hex pushing up into the middle of their base. Whoa! ProStar has executed his plan, I'm assuming. I guess he just like held right click over the base. Jesus, that is, I have never seen so many Geminis attacking at once. If he does this well, he might be able to just take out an entire base. I mean, technically he already did. That was the entire base that Vola had. So he doesn't have his core mass anymore, which is devastating. There goes a fat boy. That's rough. Mob bombing going on over Vola. That's enough for a snipe. I don't know why he doesn't snipe. I think he's worried about losing all of his, Oh, teleport by Alpha Hex. Oh, Hunker. Hunker Greer, Hunker! Oh, man. Oh, that is awesome.
Commander destroyed.
And Colin Control Cade. He was building a small base there, making ProStar, Alpha Hex, and Manilow win. Not a single person died on Alpha Hex's team. That is awesome. Let's go on to the next cast. And here we are on the third and final game. This one is also a 3v3. I forgot the name of this map too. I know it has Horn in it, I think. I mean, that's in the name of the replay. 3v3 Horn. I'm not going to leak the rest of the replay because that will give away what happens in here. Kinda. It's a 3v3. You already know this stuff is going to experimentals. Let me introduce the players. Start on the left side. We have Cassidy. I have heard that name before, and I have never seen I have never seen that person playing. The red Cybern ACU. Their teammate going air in the back, Fortuna 880 going air. Aeon air, always balanced. And then Killer Fish, welcome back. Going the bronze Aeon ACU. And on the enemy team, or the opposing team, depending on who you're rooting for, we have Alpha Hex, the brown Cybern ACU. Teammate, Nuclear Pizza, the blue ACU, Cybern ACU. The blue ACU, let's go. And then their teammate Manilow, the green Aeon ACU. We have Nuclear Pizza scouting, while Cassidy builds a radar. Let me speed this up because this start's always a little slow, you know. Manilow paused factory for some reason. We also have some air scouting going very wide, so that way the air doesn't get detected. Hold up, wait a minute. Cassidy building a land factory. Lane gantry, my fault. So we already have Megalith probably researched, and Alpha Hex. Wow, Cassidy had it out before Alpha Hex. Alpha Hex probably was focused more on what was going on here in middle for a little bit. I think he was trying to gain some sort of middle advantage, but is currently being blocked by Killerfish. Not much going on. They're both just like kind of baiting each other. It looks like Manilow pushing a little bit in the middle on the top over here. Oh, I moved my mic away from my face. Whoops. It's probably a little quiet during most of that. We have some, a little bit of engagement, bombing. Also wrapping around. Looks like we might have a land and air engagement here. Come on, do it. Do it. You know you want to do it. I want to see a land and air engagement right here in the middle. Be a brutal one too. Killerfish just lost all his expansion in the middle there. And Alpha Hex, forgot who was over there, has a Megalith and is currently pushing middle right here. It looked like Fortune was gonna try to bomb the Megalith, but Nuclear Pizza said no. Oh, what was Nuclear Pizza's special line or something? I always hear Steel say it. He brings you defeat in like what was it, 10 minutes or 20, it was 15 minutes or less, anything more and you get your money back guaranteed or something like that. I'd have to watch it again. If you guys want to hear the proper one, find any replay from Steel Speaks involving Nuclear Pizza, you will hear it. It is funny. Wow, okay, Killerfish pushing all his cards in the middle and then deciding nope, he is not dealing with Nuclear Pizza's bombers. He's gonna have to deal with them anyway. Oh! And the bomb's still guided to it. That is insane. Big land engagement. We got Manilow continuing to push, teleporting in the middle. God, Aeon teleport is insane. Cassidy pushing 2 Megaliths in the Alpha Hex. While Alpha Hex is currently getting bombed. Manilow, oh, how's this going? It looks like Killerfish just lost his entire land force. Well, Nuclear Pizza's bombers, I think, are going to go help engage Cassidy's Megaliths. But it looks like Alpha has that underhand. He just needs Fortune's bombers out of there. Yeah, Killerfish, whoa. I think this might be the end for Killerfish unless he's got something under his sleeve that we don't know about. Like teleport on ECU. Just get him out of there, but that's kind of a waste of research unless you have all the research. That point defense is a little deadly, but there's too many units for it to even matter. And Manilow better get his units out of there because that's about to explode, and Killerfish just took out all of his units in a last-ditch effort. Killerfish is now out of the game, leaving Manilow to the entire top of the map other than Fortune's bombers possibly causing issues. Looks like Manilow, though, prepared a little bit and had anti-air, but not enough, because that is rough. Nuclear Pizza's so spread out thin right now, he doesn't have enough air factories to deal with this stuff, and just throwing down anti-air towers to deal with this stuff. That is crazy. This bombing is insane right now. I don't know what to say here. How you guys doing? You having a great day? If you're having a great day, leave it down in the comments below. If you're not having a great day, still let me know. Feed that little algorithm. If you're having a bad day, I'm sorry. I hope it gets better. Don't let one little thing bum you out. It's not going to be the end of the world. Whoa. Cicada. Cicada detected. Alpha X felt as if air was going to become a big part of this, hiding his Megalith under the Cicada. The Cicada design was always interesting to me. Go ooh, and then there's a shield above it. Not a shield, but like a pulse wave. I don't know how to explain it. Those Megaliths that were going to be wanting to eat that Cicada up, though. Manilo got a lot. He's got both teams. He's got Alpha Hex and Nuclear Pizza like on his territory over there. That is funny. He also seems to be pushing most of his units in the north. Probably going to try to wrap around behind Fortune, considering most of Fortune's air seems to be preoccupied with Alpha Hex pushing in middle. Is the Cicada running? No, the Cicada isn't running yet. It is lagging behind very much so, which would cause a small issue with it's not going to be able to hide anything. There's no point in the Cicada if you're not hiding anything. And the Cicada is up. That's the little pulse wave I was talking about. That Megalith is out in the open now by itself. Most people are like, why do you need a stealth unit? Well, that is for this exact reason. If you have a stealth unit, nothing will be able to target it until that stealth unit is down. Causing, including point defense. Causing your main units, like your Megaliths, to not get damaged at all. You'll only lose a Cicada, and I don't think a Cicada is too difficult, like too resource heavy. I think it's just mostly the energy that he uses when it's currently active. That Megalith is west out in the open though. Fortune can bomb it. I merged that Megalith back in there. Think it's within range now? I don't remember the exact range off the top of my head. Whoa. Oh, Fortune isn't even dealing with Alpha X's experimentals. He's just trying to get rid of Nuclear Pizza's air. Which, I mean, yes, you don't want the opposite air in the airspace with you, but Nuclear Pizza wasn't really microing. You could have bombed the Cicada. Got another experimental moving out. Another Megalith. I almost forgot the name there. Looks like Manilo has now made landfall. Now has made contact with Fortune's expansions. Fortune's going to want to have to deal with that. You might have anti-air in here, Manilo. I'm not really sure. Is that? Yeah, it's a multiple AA gun, but that's a lot of bombers. Teleport. That teleport would have been good against like a current bombing run. The anti-air wasn't able to tail behind either. Barely any anti-air. That splitting is awesome though. Great to see it. Let's see if Manilo can pull another snipe like he did on the last guy. Alpha Hex pushing in middle. Fortune is very confident. Yeah, most of the assets here were just a little bit of resources. Cassidy throwing a Megalith over here to protect. Manilo's pulling back his forces because yeah, they're just gonna straight up die. What would be good here is if Nuclear Pizza locked in and got a good amount of air to defend. And then Manilo just transport sniped. That would be smart. It's a fair amount of Megaliths over here. 4 and a Cicada. That's a pretty deadly force there. Kinda getting a little too chill. A little too slow now for me. Oh, big air battle, kinda, maybe, nope. Cicada is active and Megaliths are engaging. Oh, bomb bouncer. Can't get bombed by nuclear pizza anymore. Kind of a waste though. Oh, Fortuna. Whoa. Okay, I think Fortuna just control Cade. That is odd. I don't think there was anything over there. It's just leaving Cassidy by herself. By themselves. I don't know if it's a female or not. Don't want to go assuming things. Don't know how many times I've already done that in the middle of this game, but Cassidy has a fair amount of experimentals going on here. Just leaving themselves out in the open. Like you're asking to get bombed. Nuclear Pizza taking the advantage. Yup. Is this gonna be a snipe? Pretty sure that's enough for a snipe. Oh! Yup, it was enough for a snipe. I wasn't actually expecting that to be a snipe, but that leaves Nuclear Pizza, Manilow, and Alpha Hex on the win. That is the end of these casts. I hope you guys have a great day. I don't have much to say here. Join the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server. Check out Steel Speaks. Thank him for letting me. Thank you, Steel Speaks, for letting me be a part of your videos and help you with your projects. Me and Titan RT. With that, have a good rest of your day.